Hello, worship team. Thanks so much for taking a few minutes today to check out this video. These are your rehearsal notes for Easter weekend, April 4th and 5th, 2026. Let's go over to Planning Center and take a look at what's coming your way. Now, it's Holy Week, and so I wish you guys all the best as you walk through however you might be remembering this week. Let me, though, dive into Planning Center and kind of walk you through what we have planned. First of all, just a reminder, we will be doing an extra service this weekend, Saturday night, 5:30 p.m., and I'll do some rehearsal reminders at the end of these notes. Pre-service this weekend, we're doing a song called It Really Is Amazing Grace. This is by Phil Wickham and David Crowder. That'll be led by Joe in the key of B flat. We'll then do a short call to worship, and then we're into Christ the Lord is Risen Today. This is the worship initiative arrangement, and it'll be led by Sheila in the key of G. We then will have a welcome and greeting time led by Cindy. Our top one this weekend will be highlighting our women's conference, which is coming up in 2 weeks. And then we're going to do a video transition with a video called Victorious. There's a link in Planning Center if you want to take a look at that. And then we'll do 2 songs back to back, All Sufficient Merit in the key of C and King of Kings. Now, please note on this is the King of Kings arrangement that includes the mashup with Agnus Dei. So we'll end with the Holy Holy section. Key of D led by Amanda, and then we'll have a video bumper transition into Bob Caldwell. That will be an intro video by Nate, who will introduce Bob. And then for our invitation, we'll do He Arose. This is the kind of the traditional He Arose hymn, but with a new setting in the key of E, led by Joe. And then closing out with our benediction, which will be Hebrews 13:20 through 21. So I mentioned that we would have I mentioned the rehearsal schedule at the beginning of the notes video. And so I want to remind you, vocals, we are rehearsing this Wednesday evening, 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m. Now, I know all the other midweek activities have been postponed because it's Holy Week, but we still are going to rehearse. And all of you who are singing, please make sure you're at that vocal rehearsal. You cannot miss vocal rehearsal this Wednesday night. I need every single person at that rehearsal, 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m. As you see, there's a lot of repertoire, and there's a lot of new repertoire for this coming Sunday. So we need to make sure that all of that gets locked in before the weekend. Then, Saturday service, we will have rehearsal at 3:30 p.m. full team on Saturday afternoon. So make sure that you're there a part of that. And then service at 5:30 p.m. We will still meet at 7 a.m. on Sunday morning for rehearsal. We will not do early rhythm section rehearsal on Sunday. We'll just have the whole team start at 7 o'clock. And then we'll be live for our 3 regular services at 8:30, 9:45, and 11 o'clock a.m. There will be overflow the whole weekend in the chapel. So if you've got friends, neighbors, family who are coming, who might be concerned about space, just let them know if the room is full, they can make their way down to the chapel, and we'll have a nice overflow space for them down there. I appreciate you all the efforts that you've done to promote and to communicate our services the past few weeks. Those of you who took signs or who make cookies, I really appreciate that. I hope you guys have a great Holy Week, and I look forward to serving with you this coming weekend. Take care.